Yo, chat, what's good? How's everybody doing? Thought I kicked the camera, but I don't think I did. How are we today, man? How are we, chat? Feeling pretty good after having yesterday off. I think I needed that. Think I needed it. I think too many days in a row this of the stream being funky. Just needed it. Needed it. Yeah. A lot of weird stuff happening lately. All good. Feeling better. Feeling good. Do 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 do. Like our stream connection there. It says excellent. Feeling good. Get a little sage. We're gonna do personal reads tonight. Anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Brandon or Cimarex, whatever you want to call me. If you'd like to jump on the list for a read, it's $9.99 or hit the join button up. Also, still owe a read to Seraph. If he ever stops in, he sent for that like almost a week ago now, 6 days ago. No, I just realized something. I have that on eco, which means the fan will shut off and then I can hear the noise outside. Always like some kind of fan going when I'm streaming because even if the mic filters out the noise outside, I hear it and it distracts me. I'm like, all right, let's sage it up in here. Sage it up. Iceberg freaking is. What's up, homie? How you doing? You're having a good day, man. Hello there. He says, start calling you Obi-Wan, Obi-Berg. Obi-Berg? Raven's Eye, how you doing? Welcome in. Do 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 do. Excuse me. You doing great? I'm pretty good, man. I'm kind of glad I took that just impromptu day off yesterday. I was like, you know what? Just taking a night off. I could feel like chilling. I'm glad I did. I needed it. I needed it. Because a lot had been going on in my life, and it was just all streaming and all the shit going on was just wearing me out. So that little resty rest was good. Little resty rest, yeah. We'll call it that. Ravens, how are you, man? Hope things are going well. Give it a bit. I'm a little earlier than I normally am, but that's all good. Taking some time. What are you taking some time for? Same thing. Hey, Sarah, man, I was just saying, I still owe Sarah for read. It's been like 6 days since you sent for that. What time you got here, sir? How you doing, bro? What is Sarah for spot one here? Libra, man. What are we reading about? You're in the USA. Oh, shit. Exciting. Are you enjoying it? Because where are you from? Can't remember. You're not from the US, are you? But hell yeah, dude. Glad you're hanging out with us here in the USA. Party in the USA. Oh, that stupid old song will be stuck in my head. Israel, that's right. I knew you were from somewhere over there. Middle East. General? Alright, man. Well, we're going to grab I mean, fuck, it's already in my hand. Already in my hand. Spirit Song Tarot. Seraph. Hearts Frontier, welcome back. General for you, sir. General Seraph. And Dr. Brand. Y'all really don't want me being a doctor. I would have horrible bedside manners. I'll be like, what? You a fucking band-aid on your knee, kid? Get the fuck out of here. No, you're not getting a sucker. I don't care if you didn't cry there. You're shot. Yeah, I shouldn't be a doctor. Like, oh, your pussy hurts, lady? Well, we're going to STD test you and see if you got some gonosyphilitis going on. Sarah, if you got 9 cups there, what's this about, bro? All this wish fulfillment going on in your world right now, and gratitude, eh? Mm, okay. I mean, we haven't seen you for a little while. Could be you've been getting a shift of perspective. Maybe you went through a bit of a dark night of the soul. I don't know. You tell me. There's a 9 swords right here. Could be part of what's been going on. There's been a lot going on up in the cosmos and the energy. It's an eclipse season and all that. His swords there. Look at you, Libra. Thinking with your logical mind instead of your emotional mind, are you? That 7 next to it looks real logical. I don't know what the lovers is about here. Maybe whatever this 9 was about or is about is driving you to make some choices and trust yourself that the choices you're making are the right ones for you. All right. Instead of staying stuck wherever this was over here. That Empress energy as well. I like that, man. It's like a creative type flow. Like, what are we birthing? It's a card about beauty and abundance, all right? Could be. Could also be putting your imagination to work about choices around you. Oh, the moon's here. 7 cups next to it. It's a card about choices and ambition, and the moon's about definitely about using your imagination, man. Well, I don't know what you're up to here, but it seems to be that you're doing all right, man. Could have taken a step back from some bullshit from what I'm seeing. We got a 4 swords. We got a 5 wands as well. It's like accept the challenge and the growth that comes with it, and then take that step back from whatever. What was the bear hibernating for? What was you hibernating from? You don't have to tell us on stream if you don't want. But it looks like you claimed your focus back, Emperor. There we go, man, with the 8 of Wands next to it. It's about taking your energy and put it into getting the results you want. Intentionally, you think about fiery energy. A lot of times there's intention behind that. 3 cups. Remember to stay playful with it, man. I don't know if you're collaborating with some new people out here, if you just learned some fucking lessons, but there's a 3 pins here as well. Well, it looks like opening up some new possibilities. We get the world here, something to celebrate, and part about integrity, man. Now I'm gonna give a different. This is the King of Cups. I'm gonna give a little bit different definition of integrity here than the standard definition that would go with that. Since we're in Saturn retrograde, I want to talk about the structure of your foundation, your foundational integrity is probably what you've been looking at, because he's looking back at the rest of the read here. I know. Well, even if I put the camera down, everything's gonna be backwards because he's looking back. But he's looking back toward the rest of this shit. And being like, all right, it's time to examine some fucked up shit's been going on. Let's see where the cracks are. And the people doing that work during these Saturn retrograde especially, well, they're gonna find blessings. There's the magician right there. But remember, it's our responsibility to do that. 10 wands at the end of it, man. It's our responsibility to do that, to examine the structure and be like, all right, what's working, what's not working, what needs foundational repair, and what needs just tore down and fucking started over again. Or just tore down and left, right? Put the incinerator, blown the fuck up, whatever. About sorting out what belongs in your world, man. I like it. And it can be a painful process, but at the same time, it can be a very fulfilling process. I feel like some spirit animals is in order here. Mr. Seraph, nice reading for you today, man. Glad you came around. Singing your own song, the Canaries here with You're Never Alone, right? The otter. Remembering that even when you feel alone, Spirit has a plan, and that the universe, let's say, for example, you had to eject people out of your life here during all this, that the universe is going to bring the right individuals in. Reclaiming your power is where it starts, dude. The old Panther here. Remember, the abundant universe will provide whatever you're looking for in your world. Just take a leap of faith, man. I know Libra is always looking for the balanced approach a lot of times, but sometimes fiery energy Can go a long ways, and there's a good bit of fire on here too. Mr. Seraph, dreaming your world into being. Awesome. Can't do that if things are sketchy, sketchy people, sketchy situations, you know, at work or wherever. Sketchy fucking girlfriends, sketchy equipment. You know, you get it. Sacred Creator. Give me a second. I'll say hi to everybody here in a minute. Overthinking can spoil the magic. And with all them swordsy energies there, you might have been experiencing some of that. Sometimes the shiny things that distract us aren't always good shiny things, are they? They're shiny things that can hurt, like Mercury. All right, think of them that way. Let's get an affirmator. And then we'll get something for an overall here. Or this could be our overall, I guess. Pretty open and shut read. Howdy. Letting go. I love it. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I can't read today. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. Also, grudges aren't a great look. No, they're not. I don't know if any of that's been going on or not. I hope to get out of there. All right, let's get a spirit animal. Star codes. Jesus. 6th house, sustainability, and there it is, number 44. It's about building to me. But again, with that whole examining your foundation here, the integrity of your foundation, right? Where that can go. There he is. There he is. And the Emperor could also be about that as well. Sir, love you, man. Thanks for coming and grabbing your read. Yeah, I saw that day. I was off, and then I saw it when I got back. And I was like, all right, Seraph will be coming in. And, well, 6 days later, he finally come in. You're welcome. I love you too, homie. So how's everything been going? Are you on vacation in the States? Like, is that what's going on? Hearts Frontier, I think I said hi to you. Amita's Music, what's up? How's it going? Eric's here. What's up, Eric? Old cancer homie over there. Business stuff? All right. Don't tell Interpol, but Seraph's an international arms dealer. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Government, YouTube, it's a fucking joke. Calm down. I was seeing shorts earlier about the Lord of War. Is probably why that popped into my head. One with Nicolas Cage in it. That was a good fucking movie. I think that was the name of it. My opinion on mooning, I mean, at my age, it's pretty childish, but it can still be pretty fucking funny in certain circumstances, can it? There you go, bro. Man, I mean, I'm doing good, dude. Thank you. I am doing good. J-Wag there, bro. We are on personal reads, guys. All the info is in the pinned comment. Make sure you leave a like when you come in. If you don't mind, do all the YouTube things, sub it up, leave a like, hit that react thingamajigger there a few times. Finger your phones. Or your mouse, whatever you're watching, or your remote. You can watch YouTube on anything these days, can't you? I think it's been that way for a while, but. Oh, we're not reading all that shit. It just flew out of there. Read one that flipped. One that flipped was you never stay there and you never get here. I'm enjoying the journey, ain't it? What else we got in here with us? Is there a card in here that ain't supposed to be in here? Yeah, there is. She get in there. Was that letting go card? Must have stuck it in the wrong pile. Oi! Also, guys, you don't have to get a read to say hi to us. That's why the stream's titled Tarot and Chat, because a lot of times we just chat, hang out, especially when it gets on the slow side, like it has been lately. What's everybody going today? What we got going on here? Let me guess, before I pull it down, is it Eric? I have a feeling it might be. It is Eric, I knew it. Yeah, I can't see it all. And there's something about wondering if the new era, that's all I can see, Eric. You're Cancer, right? Weak level spread. Eric, Cancer, homie. Yeah, what was that? Want to know something about the new era in your life, and then it cut the rest of it off. PayPal did. See if I can bring it up here somehow. So if phone service isn't too slow. If I can put the password in, all right. Holy fuck, bro. Ooh. Come on. I'll operate there, PayPal. How come it won't let me see the whole story? I don't understand. Oh, there it is. Wondering if the new era I'm feeling myself in is not going into a bad direction. Well, are you into bad things now or something? What's this new era about? Is it a work thing? Is it an energy thing? Like, what's got you asking that, dude? Usually, when we go to start something new, we do it with the intention of improving our lives. Sometimes, when we're doing that, when we're intentionally transforming, the universe will take certain things out of our life by force that are holding us back, and it seems like bad things. Let's have a look at it. I mean, you kind of already know my thought. I remember us reading about the paranormal stuff, my thoughts and feelings on that. Um, you can invite in a lot of negative shit, dude. But let's have a look. We'll have a look, see at it. Oh, let's get the old Cosmic Tarot here. Just don't start fucking with Ouija boards, man. Yeah, just don't start fucking with Ouija boards. Eric, you want to know about creating a new era in your life? sometimes we got to experiment a little bit to figure out which direction we actually want to go and which direction is our purpose to walk toward. Let's go, man. The Queen of Pens come out. She's a pretty balanced, grounded individual, ain't she? You know, I want to say with her card here, this is going to talk about trying not to use black and white thinking with where you're going. Trying not to look at it as all good or all bad, because it exists in a spectrum like anything else, right? Exist in a spectrum. So that's about, I think, taking a balanced approach, you know, and having a balanced mindset about it, a grounded mindset about, okay, you know, I can try these things, realize I might fail, realize it could have bad things happen or it could have good things happen, and adjust your aim from there rather than, I think, good or bad. You know what I mean? Seems to be a little anxiety here about leaving yourself out in the cold, so to speak. That Five of Pens, man, like, what if it is a bad change? Well, I'm going to call that anxiety. So I say, take a minute in the Hangman's Tree, dude. Right? Maybe even with a notebook, you know, write the things out that you want to work on, find out what's truly important to you. Because the last thing we want to do is end up in a situation where we got to put our fucking PPE on because we're either collaborating with the wrong people or we're doing shit that's not in alignment with who we actually are. Sometimes we do this for people. I call this the OSHA violation card. That's why I said we don't want to have to put our PPE on. Look what everybody's doing on this card. They're fucking around. Finding out people are getting hurt right here. One of those people could be you. But it is your show to run, right? In your own life. That also talks to me about not being at the effect of what others want you to do. And I think that's why this Hangman energy is important. King of Wands is here. Regardless of what happens and where you decide to go, stay optimistic about the path, right? Expect the best. Sure, prepare for the worst, but expect the best, man. And I don't know, maybe expect a little money. But I want to say more than that with all the Pentacles here, and especially the King here now, is about deciding what you want to actually commit your energy to, man. You know, we talked earlier about on Sarah's read about integrity as far as our structural integrity, which is important. Well, we're going to talk about this King as integrity in the more classical way, right? And in particular, not just having integrity toward others, but having integrity toward yourself and making sure you're speaking your truth and not anybody else's truth but yours. You know, realize that energies around you could have cups that they want picked up, things that they want you to do. Well, these are their cups. And this is where we get left when we try to pick up everybody else's cups. You know, we've got to pick up our own first. So here's an 8 here, man. It's you thinking about this quest and thinking about where to go and thinking about what cup suits you best. And again, I think a notebook could help a lot here. But all that said, don't be afraid to explore. As we got the Great Explorer Prince. Don't be afraid to explore, man. These new options you're talking about, but also don't be afraid to walk if something ain't working. Right? The 8 of Swords, about getting out of it. If it's not going, remember, you've got choices. You know, you could probably deal with learning to trust yourself a little more and trust your judgment a little more that you are making the right choices. And also if something doesn't feel right, not going forward with it. You know, that's taking personal authority over your life. The Hierophant's here. I like to call him, you know, representing personal authority. It's also a card, though, about responsibility. I see a worry here about returning to an old energy. I don't know. I don't think this is a partner, but I think there's something here you should keep your head turned to or away from coming from the past, and I don't know exactly what that is. It could be a person. I doubt it's a relationship. But 10 Cups is here regardless, man. You just got to, again, help the universe write your destiny. The stars here. You know, sure, things happen that we can't control, but in this moment, I believe we've got quite a bit of control over what we do, what we allow, and how we react to things and how it affects the future. Our future, in other words. Temperance is here. Approach it with balance, and again, approach it with patience. The 9 Wands is here as well. Take center strength to do what you're doing right now and look at it. I just wouldn't take it as far as black and white. Is this good? Is this bad? Where does it fall within the spectrum of that? 4 of Pens is here. Card about control. Well, the most important thing to control is your own mind. Let's work on that first. 5 of Swords is after it. I feel like there are some outside influences trying to pull on you here. It keeps coming up again, that theme of staying in control of yourself, just like with the 3 pins earlier, just like with this 6 right here. Or is on the bottom, another control focus type energy. Let's grab oracles. Spirit animals are feeling good right now. There go these spirit animals. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion, and sometimes we don't know the truth unless we try. Use your mind wisely, though. Your mind as well as your intuition. You got to have both, man. There's always enough to go around, so even if one thing doesn't work, something else will. Think on your feet, man. Again, with those, knowing what energies to keep around, what feels best for you. And I love this one here. Where does your soul feel at home? Even better. You know, where do you feel the best? Life is speeding up for you, man. Maybe that's where some of this anxiety comes from of worried, is this a bad path? But somewhere out there, sweet results await. You just have to forge the path yourself or build the ship yourself, if you want to call it that. Turn what you know into wisdom. And we do that by taking the knowledge we have and doing it. What's Tony Robbins always saying? We know what to do. We just don't do what we know. Be generous of spirit with the right people, but mainly with yourself, man. Give that to yourself right now, I think, first. Watch and wait. Again, with patience. Some of this takes patience and time to figure out. Nonetheless, be at peace, dude. Be at peace. Remember, the worst that can happen can always be worse than that. We're all going to die someday, dude. Get out here and fucking live while you're here. Sacred Creators for Eric here, man. You are magic, bro. Look at it. And I would be careful getting too much into the paranormal with that card. I could spoil your magic, man. I bring in the wrong kind of stuff. Collaboration of souls. Make sure you're talking and concording with the right individuals. Concording. I don't know what word I'm looking for. So what does your soul say? Again, where does it feel at home? It's have to receive the gifts from the universe. It's putting a lot of choices in front of you. It's up to you to decide which ones. Move beyond intention to belief. Well, first, you've actually got to set the intention of where you want to go. Right? And I do think, again, back to the beginning of get a notebook out. Either way, could put you in the flow of some money. Just make sure that's not the only thing you're worried about here. You know, make sure that you're also somehow serving humanity, right? Unstick the stuck. You'll get there. It takes time. And you're probably not as stuck as you think. And welcome to the Divine Masculine, man. about taking the appropriate actions when it's appropriate, not doubting yourself when you have to walk away from something, not doubting yourself when you see an opportunity and you need to jump on it to make sure it's going to work or not. Because if you don't jump on it, it won't work. Nothing happens then, does it? We want for an overall for Eric today. Shall we grab a brain skull? I think so. World Maker Man is the only job in the final future. It's your world too, ain't it? Make it as colorful as you want it. Love you, man. Eric, thanks for grabbing cards with me today, homie. I hope that helps you out. It was nice reading for you. Appreciate you, brother. Robert, what's up, Robert? How's it going? Con, I only do paid reads, man. All the information's in the link or in the pinned comment and also in the description and also above my head. You literally can't miss it. I even moved this thing above my head down, I think low enough that it's below the likes and stuff at the top of the vertical screen. Oh, Eric, just like everybody else on this rock, I do the best I can, man. I love you, homie. Who all still here with me, man? Bella, I see you there. Welcome in, bro. How you doing? I'll threaten you with a good time. Bend over, bitch. Master Strumpets, Mr. Auber, how you doing? You strumpet man. He's in here with me. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it, man. And I really enjoyed taking that impromptu day off yesterday. It was needed. It was needed. I'm going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Girl, that was almost your tail that got ran over. You got to stop laying that close to the rolly chair, dude. I know you're Velcro. I know you like to be up my ass, but that shit's going to hurt. One day, man, y'all gonna hear a big fucking squall out of that dog. That's gonna be her fucking tail under this chair because of the way she fucking gets so close. Or one of your paws if you lay that way. What's up, dummy? I love you. She's actually not dumb either. She's really smart. Just don't think she understands that the chair's gonna hurt if it rolls over her fucking tail. With me in it. All right, so other than Eric, who's hanging with me still, man? We were up to about 13. Then everybody realized I ain't doing free reads or toxic reads, and they all left. Mainstream looking for trouble. What's your evil? I have a decoration Ouija board. It's just a little plaque thing, and it just sits up there. You know, I still get a kick out of that. The mat going into the side door of my brother's house. His wife got a cat. It's a black cat with a Ouija board on, and they've got like a couple dogs, 2 or 3 cats in there. I always go in there and laugh and look down, like, you know, it's all fun and games till the cat summons a fucking demon. I say fun and games? Fun and games. What did I say? I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. Still, I forgot I went to Shopping City again today and forgot to buy candles. Second time in a row. Job, Brandon. You're doing excellent. Oh, well. Get them next time. Or I'll make an intentional trip to get them tomorrow. Now, today I went down. What was on my mind was making sure I got laundry soap so I could finish the laundry. Forgot all about the candles. Maybe I should make a list. I never do. I never fucking do. Should. Let's go in. I'm like, all right, what do I need? Do, 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 do. All right. Who we grabbing next for a read? Also, you ain't got to get a read to say hi to us. Whoever's hanging out in the background there. Oh. Do, 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 do. Oi. Probably going to end up having to do an algorithm reset today if this is going to keep up. What are you doing there, doggy? Oh, who's my two creepers over there, man? Y'all can speak up, you know. It's okay to speak up. Unless you're hidden from the channel, then you can't. You'll know if you're hidden. Trust me. It's not hard to figure out. Hmm. Why do I feel like one of the people hanging in the background has got some really shitty fucking energy? Troy, if you got something to say to me, you better fucking say it. Whoever the fuck you are. Yeah, thank you for getting out of here. Appreciate it. Excuse me. Anybody just joining in, be sure to hit that like button up on the way in. It does help the stream out at least a little bit. Likes I don't think I have as much punch as they used to have, but definitely need all the support we can get this month, man. It's been slow in this motherfucker. Oh. All right, we're gonna do a little algorithm reset. Wherever you are in the background with crappy energy, just stay the fuck out of here. Seriously.